I've had it with Zack Knight. I'm getting sick of him using his trolls to make comments underneath my videos that lie about me or create false impressions of me. I am taking him to court for criminal use of the internet, or should I say criminal cloning of the internet. What Zack Knight has done is he has cloned the entire internet and put his version out there, and part of this cloning involves photographic hucksterism, where like he'll take genuine photos of Judge Terrence Jenkins, slap the name of Lester Holt, an NBC Weekend News anchorman, on there and claim that that is Judge Terrence Jenkins, and therefore I am a deluded, paranoid schizophrenic who is being tricked by a bunch of trolls. We can prove in a court of law that Zack Knight is using his trolls to make comments designed to make me appear dangerously mentally ill, and that he's posting fake photos on the internet and putting names of other people underneath. For instance, what he's done with Judge Terrence Jenkins is he's taken real photos of Judge Terrence Jenkins, put them up on the internet, and then slapped Lester Holt's name underneath the photo. And then he's gone in and doctored some real photos of Lester Holt to make Lester Holt look more like Judge Terrence Jenkins. And we can prove this in a court of law. And that's why I'm taking, and we can prove that Zack Knight is using his trolls to create websites, make comments underneath my YouTube videos, and, you know, and play like they're not even connected to Zack Knight to, you know, to further his lies. And, you know, we don't have any really good pictures of Zack Knight, but I invite Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey, Lester Holt, Robin Thicke, Soo Young, Choi Soo Young, Rule 13, Brianna Jenkins, and Tyra Banks, the supermodel, to join me in this lawsuit against Zack Knight. Because not only is he defaming me, he's defaming you. For instance, let's take Brent Spiner. Brent Spiner never wanted Laurie McBride from day one. And what the Jesuits have done is they drug-raped Brent Spiner with Laurie McBride, forced her on Brent Spiner, and then after that they flooded the internet with fake photos that made it appear that Brent and Laurie attended functions together and that Brent looked happy with her when he always looks miserable with her. He does not enjoy her company. And that's because the only reason he stayed with Laurie so long is because Laurie McBride threatened to murder me if he wouldn't play her game. And we can prove all this in a court of law. We already have. So what we're going to do is you may say, what about Matthew and Camilla Alves? There was the same thing. They use clones. They use photographic hucksterism to create the impression that Matthew married Camilla Alves. And it's really broken Matthew's heart. So now Matthew's really sensitive to how what Camilla Alves has done to him, and he may not be psychologically up to taking Zack Knight to court over this. So I will respect him over that, but he might want to. I mean, how would you feel if somebody they made fake photos of you with somebody you hate, plastered it all over the internet, and made it look like you were married to a person you can't stand? I could imagine how I would feel if somebody plastered photos of me with Zack Knight as a married couple. I would just be mortified. Some people have the crazy idea that just because somebody's a millionaire celebrity, they don't have normal human feelings. And what Zack Knight has done is not right. He's taking, and Rule 13 is my BFF, and I don't think she appreciates it that Zack Knight is claiming that she doesn't exist, and that she's been playing this game with me, and that she's really Soo Young, Choi Soo Young, a Korean singer. So, and then the Korean singer, I don't think they would like to be part of the Jesuit conspiracy. So all of these people are being defamed. So how does Zack Knight do it? Zack Knight practically owns the internet. And that's how he has stolen my writing money from me. He's cloned the entire internet. He's got technology that's unbelievably advanced. He's cloned the entire internet. So like if you go online to try to purchase one of my books, what happens is He's made a clone of the entire internet, including a clone of the Amazon.com website. So if you go to Amazon to order a book, you're actually ordering it off of a Jesuit site that is faking out to be Amazon.com, and Zack Knight gets all my money. And we're still fighting him in court over that. And I hear he's not doing very well, but he stalled the case. He's put it on hold because he knows he's going to lose. Also, some people are claiming that just because crazygail.com is up, that means it's it's not a defamatory website. Actually, my men have been suing to get that website taken down. And it is a defamatory website, and I predict that within 2 years, we're going to be able to take that website down. Maybe after this lawsuit is over. I think it's going to go down. And Encyclopedia Dramatica is also another Jesuit website. And this Satan Cheesecake, who is a Zack Knight troll, was claiming that, that just because that website is up, that means it's legit. No, I think we're going to be able to take that one down, too. We're going to take you to court, Zack Knight. You and all of your trolls, we're taking you to court. We're going to sue you for criminal cloning of the internet using your website, Crazy Gail, Encyclopedia Dramatica, and just basically he's taken over the entire internet. He's cloned the entire internet and switched out some legit websites with Jesuit versions to create the impression that I am crazy, to get some of my vulnerable family members who mean well and feel like that I'm, he's trying to make my family members think that I'm crazier than I am, so they can lock me, so the Jesuits can lock me up and get me out of the way. And right now, Judge Terrance Jenkins, Lester Holt, Robin Thicke, Rule 13, Sue Young, Choi Soo Young, Brianna Jenkins, and Tyra Banks join with me, Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey, and any man on my marriage list who wants to join. We're all going to start a class action lawsuit against Jesuit leader Zack Knight for criminal cloning of the internet that defames our characters and makes us appear to cooperate with Jesuits when we don't like what you're doing and we don't agree with your use of Nukkake. By the way, that Nukkake that the Jesuits launched on Intuit, Zack Knight is a medical doctor. He graduated from UCLA about 2006. He spent 3 days not getting any sleep at all, taking care of all the patients, people who were injured or from this Nukkake, that he went 3 days without sleep. He worked so hard trying to help people who were hurt by this Nukkake that he just conked out and fell asleep for 3 days straight after that. And then Jesus Christ woke him up with breakfast and said, "Hey, Brent, you're not going to believe what your Gail is doing, but she's going after some Zack Knight trolls." And Jesus was laughing. Well, we're going to go after him even more. We're taking Zack Knight to court. We're going to prove that these are Zack Knight trolls. We're going to prove that he puts fake pictures up on the internet to promote Jesuit lying propaganda against me, Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey. He uses Matthew McConaughey clones to appear with Camilla Alves in public. Camilla Alves is probably married to a Matthew McConaughey clone. We're going to prove all this in a court of law. And in the world, I will let you know how this lawsuit is going. Take Zack Knight to court for criminal cloning of the internet and using it to defame the characters of me, Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey, or any man on my marriage list who wants to join. That might include Vladimir Putin. And then we'll also invite Lester Holt, Robin Thicke, Sue Young, Choi Soo Young, and Tyra Banks to join us in this lawsuit for trying to implicate them as being part of a Jesuit conspiracy against us. That's also a form of defamation. So, the Zack Knight is using his trolls to claim that Lester Holt, the pictures of Judge Terrance Jenkins that I'm getting are really Lester Holt. I don't think the real Lester Holt appreciates being involved in this. And then Robin Thicke, the R&B singer and son of Canadian actor Alan Thicke. I don't think he appreciates it that Zack Knight is insinuating that he's part of a Jesuit conspiracy against me. And same with Sue Young, Choi Soo Young, the Korean singer. We're all going to sue you for defamation, Zack Knight, for implicating us in your Jesuit plots when we don't want to have anything to do with you. Okay, I'll let you know how the lawsuit's going. I'm taking Zack Knight to court for criminal cloning of the internet, putting fake pictures up there, switching out legit websites with Jesuit versions, and just creating a propaganda campaign by cloning the internet and then creating a propaganda campaign to promote lies and defamatory impressions of myself, Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey, Vladimir Putin, any man on my marriage list who wants to join. We're all starting a class action lawsuit against Jesuit leader Zack Knight. Jesuit Rule 13, you are welcome to join us because he's defamed you. I know you love Zack Knight, but, you know, I don't think you're going to be helping him out by cooperating with him with this. And you may want to join us in this class action lawsuit against your lover because he's defamed you and made you appear to betray me. And I don't think you appreciate that one bit.